It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. Yes, today is another waiver wire video, and it's Tuesday. So, I do one Monday and I do one Tuesday. So today, I'm going to give you 5 guys from each position, from the quarterback, wide receiver, running back, and tight end spots that you should be looking up if you need a guy in those spots this week. So let's talk to the chat. The chat says, bruh, that's Uzi. What's going on, bruh? He says, my team exploded once again. My team did too, bruh. So, guys, let me, before I get on to some of the players, let me fix something for the chat real quick. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Let's come on. Okay, there we go. Let me edit that right there. Let me go down. Okay. Bam. There we go. Yeah, guys, so we're going to give a little bit of time for people to get in here. But I'm going to try to do this real quick. It's going to take me like 2 minutes to do this. I had forgot to do this. Let me see. Okay, I got that. That's fine. Let me go here. Okay, yep. Cancel. Let me save that. Then I'm going to go here. Okay, that's saved. Okay, so let me get out of here. Yep, so let me go to the chat while I'm trying to do some of this. Ian, what's going on, bruh? He says, I'm early. First to hit the like button. Yes, sir. I like that. He said he in here early. Okay, so. All right, let me do that. Let me go down to here. Show more. Okay, here we go. Let me put this in there. Okay, there we go. Bam. And let me do another one. This is going to be, yeah. Good sports. Bam. There we go. Let me save that. Go back in here. Go to the control room. Yep. Hit that right there. Boom. Yep. We got the 4 likes, guys. I appreciate it. Yep. Okay. So let me get to the chat. So, yeah, he says, bruh, I'm early. First to hit that like button. Yes, sir. Uzi says, I like the braids you have, TD. Appreciate it, bruh. I got to give me another cut soon. Appreciate it, bruh. Rex, what's up, bruh? He said, what's up, TD? What's going on, bruh? What's going on, What's going on, bruh? He says DK or Deontay for this week. I'm going, whoo. That's tough. That's very tough. I love DK. I still like DK with Geno coming in. I'm still okay with DK. But Deontay is a target monster. So in PPR with a healthy Big Ben, I got to say Deontay. But I still love DK. So I'm just giving you the guy that's slightly above him, even though Russ is not playing. Rex, what's going on, Rex? Rex says Kirk Cousins and Tannehill ain't cutting it. I'm going to try and trade for Hurts. I feel you, bruh. I think Kirk Cousins is going to be okay. But if you need to trade, I feel you. I trust your gut. I trust you making your own decisions, bruh. But I still feel like Kirk Cousins is going to get it because in a lot of Superflex leagues, people still are rolling him out because they have no other choice. He's a starting quarterback. So if you can get Hurts, yeah, I would do that. And Tannehill, I don't know. I don't got nothing to say about Tannehill. If you need to move on to Tannehill, you can do that. It don't look good for Tannehill and them until he get Julio and AJ Brown back. Uzi, what's going on, bruh? He says thoughts on Calvin rest of the season. Calvin is going to be fine as long as he come out and play. If he's going through some personal issues, that's different. But Calvin is a healthy guy. This offense is catching this wave. They're going to be fine. So you just want to make sure that Calvin is going to be out there. He's through with the personal issues. So you might have to wait it out and see what's going on with the personal issues. What's going on, Ja? Ja says you think Cup would be a top 5 wide receiver rest of the season. I think you have to roll him out there like he's going to be. So I'm not concerned. But does he finish top 5? It's possible that he can't. That he doesn't. Maybe he finished rate like 6 or 7, and I'm still okay with that from Cooper Kupp. So yeah, he's still a startable wide receiver, bro. You still got to roll him out there. He's still a high tier wide receiver. Uzi says thoughts on AJ Brown rest of the season. If you get him, you probably got to keep him because he don't have any value to trade right now. You're not gonna get what you need for him. So I say just stash him, let things fall into places in Tannehill with Tannehill let them get healthy, and I think he's a good starter going the rest of the season as Tannehill and Julio and AJ Brown gets on the same page. I just don't think they're on the same page right now because of injuries. They haven't played together in the preseason. So you just got to give time for that. So from week 9, 10, AJ Brown could be booming. So before that, you got to keep him. You can't drop it and let somebody else get it. What's going on, Castillo? What's going on, bro? He says, do you think Dawson Knox can be a starter for the rest of the season? Yes. It's a tight end. You got to ride the wave with tight ends other than Travis Kelce and all these other guys that you're going to hold on to when they have a bad week. You got to look for other guys that's getting these waves. And Dawson Knox is on a high wave right now, so you got to pick that up and play that. There's nothing wrong with that. What's going on, Gabriel? What's going on, bro? He says, where do you know the guys from yesterday you made the stream with? One of them hold a baby, the other one a bomb. It was right before you made your own stream. Yes. So those guys, they got their own channels. And so we partnered up and we do a news. So I just want to make sure I'm giving y'all a lot of content. So I said it would be okay for them to stream it, for us to stream it to the channel. So yeah, bro, there's just some guys. They some friends with fantasy football mates. We play fantasy football against each other, and we do news together. And we also all of us put out content, bro. Yep. Uzi says, I picked up Mike Williams from waivers after first week. Bro, that was the best waiver wire move that you probably going to make all year. Great job, Uzi. Josh says, with Gruden out, should I try to trade away Josh Jacobs? And would you be concerned with Waller? No. Now, if you need, like if you 0-4 and 0-5 or something and you need to make a move, then yeah, you could trade away Josh Jacobs. But Josh Jacobs is going to be fine, man, for a flex play at an RB position. He's a RB2 high-end flex. Waller, you got the tight end, you got to ride it out. There's nothing you can do. There's no need to trade for nobody. There's nobody to go down to. You just got to stick it out with Waller. That's you drafted him, you have to stick it out. Same thing with Travis Kelce people. If Travis Kelce have 4 games in a row, did you trade him? You drop him? No. You have to continue to roll him out there unless he's hurt because of his name and his targets. So you got to keep rolling Waller out there, but Josh Jacobs is going to be fine. So if you can afford to stash him, hold on to him for a while, or play him in your flex, that's what I would do. I wouldn't just drop Josh Jacobs. All right, guys, I'm going to get one more question, and then I'm going to do the quarterbacks. Hollywood, what's going on, Hollywood? He says, you think CEH is out more than 3 weeks? Yes, probably. And he says, and thoughts on Williams? I'll be dropping him for Devonte Williams. Oh, I'll be dropping him for Devonte Williams for him. Okay. Yeah, pick up Devonte Williams. Pick up Devonte. Listen, you got to get away from CEH. He got hurt. You got to move on. And then whatever happens, it happens. If he's still out there on the waivers, then you can pick him up. If not, don't worry about it. But if you need an RB, bro, go get Devonte Williams. I like that. All right, guys. So I'm going to talk about my quarterbacks, guys that you could be picking up on the waiver wire. 5 guys. Yes, guys, I said it. 5 guys that you should be picking up if you need a quarterback, especially if your quarterback is on the bye. So the first guy, and there's no particular order, just 5 guys that you can pick up, and I'm gonna give a little breakdown, a little assessment on them. The first guy is Ben Rossberg. Now listen, he hasn't been playing good, but he's the starter, and he can get you by. He can give you a safe floor. He got a floor. That's all he got. I'm not saying he's gonna boom, but he got a safe floor. You don't want to roll out somebody out here that can give you 0 points or negative points of 6, 7 points. You need somebody who's going to give you at least 15 to 20. I don't know your scoring format, but you need a safe floor. Ben can do that. Next guy, now this is a little edgy, but you just got to follow the trend, the right kind of ride the wave, right? He's the guy to pick up on the waiver wire because he had a good week, just 1 week. So that don't mean anything, but you still got to pick him up in case he does get a trend, a 2-game or 3-game trend. And this is Davis Mills. He played really good against New England. And New England is really good against rookie quarterbacks because of Bill Belichick. But he played out of his mind against Bill. I got to give him that. Even though they took away Cooks. And that was the best thing that I took from the game and why I got him on my list is because he didn't need Cooks. So if he don't need Cooks, that showed me growth. So if he can keep this growth up, then maybe he is a fantasy valuable guy that you can stream from week to week until Tyrod Taylor gets back. Who knows when Tyrod gets back? And who knows if they give Tyrod Taylor the job back, which is a young quarterback, if he start playing good. I said what I said. Bad things happen with Tyrod Taylor with these rookie quarterbacks, but I'm not going to – it's neither here nor there. So the next guy is Teddy Bridgewater. Yes, guys, Teddy Bridgewater. So listen, if you need a quarterback and you Teddy Bridgewater out there, this guy, you can play him. He can give you a boom game against a weak opponent, but I wouldn't expect him to do it against great opponents, like really good defenses. No, I wouldn't expect him to do that. But Teddy Bridgewater is just Teddy Bridgewater. He's the even keel quarterback. He just average for his fantasy purposes. Okay, the next guy is Trevor Lawrence. And I think Trevor Lawrence is going to increase. I think his trajectory is like that, guys. And the reason why I say that is because he's getting better from week to week. I like his rushing upside that he's had. He has a rushing touchdown in each of the last 2 games. And I think he's going to get better in the passing game. So I'm gonna give him a little bit of time because I'm not going to pick him up on my team. But I think he's the guy that you can pick up and stash if your guy's running into a bye. So if you got to buy next week or even this weekend, if you like Trevor Lawrence, you can do it. But I think Trevor Lawrence by the end of the season, this might be a guy that's getting you 20, 25 points every week. All right, the last guy, and this is one of my favorites because I got DK, but I like the way he played, and it showed me with Pete Carroll with that run game, they're going to take shots to DK, and it's going to be very efficient. I like Geno. I don't think Geno has a huge floor, but I think Geno can give you 2 touchdowns and with maybe no turnovers and throw it. And then if you got Tyler Lockett on, I would drop. I don't think he's going to target Tyler Lockett that much, but DK he feels comfortable with DK being 6'4", 6'5", throwing it up for DK when he want to take a shot. I think that's what Geno going to do. So I like Geno just to get by from week to week. If I got the Russell Wilson a quarterback, if I had Russell Wilson, that's my quarterback, or my guy's on the bye, or I got Trey Lance and he's going to be out. I think Geno can get you by until you find out a little bit more. He might even be better than Justin Fields because of the game script that Justin Fields got. I said what I said. So I like Geno Smith. So let me go back to the chat, guys. I see we done got deep in here. Make sure we hit the thumbs up button, guys. We got 13 people in here. We need 13 likes too. Van the Man, what's going on, bro? He said, what's good, TD? He said, I just got a trade offer. I was seeing Josh Jacobs and Thielen for Keenan Allen and Fournette. I already have JT and Mixon at RB. Should I take it? Yes, you should take it. I would take that, bro. That's a B+ trade. You're getting Keenan and Fournette. You're getting Keenan. He's on the best offense in the league. You're getting Fournette on the second best offense in the league. And then you're giving up Josh Jacobs. That team is struggling. They got a coach situation there. You got Thielen. He's still good, but he's only a green zone type receiver. And you got Justin Jefferson developing. I would say, yes, you winning that trade, bro. Go do that, bro. B+. That's a good trade, bro. Hollywood says thought on Daryl Williams. So, yes, I haven't got to him yet on my running backs, but he is one of my running backs, waiver wire pickups. And I actually like him a little bit more than Devonte Booker. Now, listen, Devonte Booker, if you got Saquon and you need a starter, you go with Devonte. But if you need somebody to go for the rest of the season that you might want to think about keeping, it's Daryl. I'm sorry, guys. Daryl Williams. I don't know why I put Henderson. I put Henderson. Williams. Yeah, it's Daryl Williams, guys. And Daryl Williams is the safe guy. So when you can block, you know the plays. You're not going to fumble, but you're not like the fastest guy. You're not spectacular, but I do everything well. This guy's going to be in the game. And so if Kansas City get to the 2-3 yard line, they might do something fancy to Tyrikill or Travis, but Daryl has a chance. And this is a high-value offense. So with Daniel Jones going out, is Devonte Booker the number one? I don't know. If Daniel Jones ain't on the field, I don't want to trust Devonte Booker. because they're not going to have a lot of green zone touches. But with Pat Mahomes being a Kansas City quarterback, you know they're going to have green zone touches. Even with Buffalo, they had green zone touches. So I like Daryl Henderson to have more opportunities for a touchdown. Just touchdown. And he can have a couple of catches too. But Jerick McKinnon will get in and get some catches. But Daryl Williams, I'm sorry, guys. Daryl Williams will be out there more than Jerick McKinnon because he got a block. So he could be a sneaky play for like screens and stuff. So I like Daryl Williams. So yeah, bro. You can go pick up Daryl Williams. Lindell, what's going on, bro? He said, what's your thoughts on Marlon Mack? Saw today Chiefs may be interested. Yes, guys. Marlon Mack is another guy that I got. So go pick up Marlon Mack and just stash him and see where he goes. Even if he don't go to Kansas City, somebody going to use him. But he fits really well in Kansas City. So if you go get Daryl Williams, I think you should go get Marlon Mack too. Because Marlon Mack, by the second or third week, with CH being out, Marlon Mack can be getting 10 or 12 carries, especially in the green zone, because that man always ran hard. I don't think the Achilles stopped him from running hard. So I think Marlon Mack can be a good play. So I think he's attached to Daryl Williams. If you go pick up Daryl Williams, you don't want to pick up Daryl Williams and then they bring in Marlon Mack. So I say if you pick up Daryl Williams, throw some money and try to go get Marlon Mack on the back end. I'm not going to tell you to get Marlon Mack over Daryl Williams, not yet. But I think Marlon Mack has a great opportunity in Kansas City, and I'm pretty sure that Kansas City is going to pick him up. So, yeah, I hope that answered your question, Lindell. What's going on, Uzi? He said 98 more subs till 1K TD. Let's go. Yes, I'm trying to get that plat, bro. Appreciate it. We're going to get it in no time. Uzi, he says, what up? He talking to Lindell. What's going on, Bruising? What's going on, bro? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. This is a great fantasy football community, bro. Cutting edge content. Now, also, guys, as you see on my ticker at the bottom, go to my OnlyFans where you get starts and sits. Yes, guys, starts and sits. And I also offer other things, guys. I do DraftKings and FanDuel and try to give you advice on lineups on my OnlyFans too. So whatever you need, guys, my OnlyFans is there. And NBA season is coming up. I do stuff for that too. Remember, this is good sports. It ain't fantasy football good sports. It's good sports. So I plan on, guys, expanding my horizons on all fantasy sports. But right now, it's just me. And I only can afford to pay me just right now. So as I grow, my channel is going to grow. And I'm going to do all fantasy sports. So my OnlyFans is going to even be better. So right now, guys, if you get in for only $10, that's going to grow. I'm going to change it to $20 as, you know, my channel grow and get better. But y'all guys will be locked in for 10. So I just want y'all to know that. But Bruiser says, should I trade Joe Mixon and James Robinson for Aaron Jones and Chase Edmonds? He said, should I trade Joe Mixon and James Robinson for Aaron Jones and Chase Edmonds? No. Because the guy in there that I feel like you're going to need is James Robinson. And I feel like Aaron Jones is doing this. He's going down. And A.J. Dillon is doing that. So I'm not going to tell you to trade for a player and think you're going to get something with a player trajectory doing that. But you got J-Rob, bro. I would say just ride that J-Rob up. I think he's going to be even better than last year. I think he's going to be a really great, because people got to look at the value that you got him, bro. And he's going to start being like a top 5 RB. I think you need to keep him. I would try to do Joe Mixon straight up for Aaron Jones. That dude got to do it. He's trying to get J-Rod from you, bro. That's what he's trying to do. So give him Joe Mixon. I would do that. I'll give him Joe Mixon, but I'm not giving up no James Robinson. That's all they got, bro. I'm not giving up James Robinson. But that's a good question, Bruiser. Glad to see you in here, bro. Second Take says, what up, bro? What up, bro? Second Take says, start 2. Josh Jacobs, AB, Chase, and Devontae Smith. Start 2. Josh Jacobs, AB, Chase, and Devontae Smith. Okay, so let me see something real quick. Okay, so I would say AB. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure Chase is not the starter. So you're gonna have to start Chase. Woo, this is gonna be tough. I said Jamar Chase and AB. Those are the two guys. Second Take. Jamar Chase and AB, Antonio Brown. Those are the guys that you play. Second Take also says, can Devonte Williams be my RB2 next week versus the Browns? Yes, he can. I don't see why not. They still splitting carries, bro. So I'm not saying Melvin Gordon gonna get completely faded out, but I'm playing Devonte Williams. If that's one of your best running backs on your team, you got to play him. It's that simple. Uzi says, how do you think the Raiders offense will be affected by John Gruden's situation? I think we have to sit back and just watch. I don't know. I'm not going to act like I know something that I don't know. I think we should sit back and wait. Don't drop your players from that team. Just wait and see what happens for the next couple of weeks. Then after that, you may have to make some moves. Second Take says, start 2, Knox, Hawkinson, OBJ, and Melvin Gordon, PPR. So it's going to have to be Knox. And I don't want to tell you to start 2 tight ends, bro. But I'm not going to tell you to start Melvin Gordon. Let me see what my rankings say. I'm going to look at Denver. Now I wouldn't do Melvin. So I would say Knox and Hawkinson. And I don't want you to start both 2 tight ends, bro. So hopefully you can go to something else and not start 2 tight ends. So I would say Knox and Hawkinson. I can't say OBJ right now because him and Baker, I think they're gonna fall out. OBJ don't want to have nothing to do with Baker not throwing him the ball. So I'm gonna say Knox and Hawkinson, bro. Mike, what's going on, Mike? Mike says, TD, should I roll with Chase Edmonds versus Cleveland or Daryl Williams versus the Washington football team? 1 point PPR. You got to roll out Chase Edmonds as long as he's healthy. You got to roll out Chase Edmonds. I'm going to say Chase Edmonds because that's a PPR guy. Now, if he's hurt, then I would say maybe you go to Daryl Williams. But PPR is always going to be Chase Edmonds. But last week, he didn't get those targets. I think it was because of the injury, if you ask me. Good question, though, Mike. Good question. Let me see where I'm at, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Uzi says, what do you think about Elijah Mitchell moving forward? He got all the carries but 1 last week. Yep, bro. You go. That's why I told y'all don't drop Elijah Mitchell. I never told anybody to drop Elijah Mitchell because you see the coaches clearly like him. So Trey Sermon, you got to move on from Trey Sermon if you got to. I still wouldn't move on from Trey. If, like I said, guys, fantasy is about stashing. That's why they don't do a lot of bench spots because you stash. So, guys, I'm not just gonna drop Trey Sermon because he got 1 carry. If I got room and I'm down here at the bottom and I'm not worried about my bottom of my bench because I got a good team and I'm doing well. Stash Trey Sermon. But I like Elijah Mitchell going forward. He's the starter. They like him, guys. So you can start him this week. He didn't get hurt in the game. So it looks like he's going to be a star. Well, not this week. They got to buy, but going forward. Second Take says, Matt Stafford will be quarterback 3 this week. I said what I said. He probably will. I don't doubt that. Let me see who he got. Yeah, he playing the Giants. I don't doubt that. Matthew Stafford is very talented. You probably own something again, Second Take. Second Take says, I think it's time for me to drop Tyson. Yeah, it might be. It might be. And El Murray and pick up A.J. Dillon. Yes, go get Dillon. Go get Dillon. Listen, I haven't played him. I played him in 1 league, but I stashed him. I'm not dropping no A.J. Dillon. That's just how I play fantasy, guys. So, yeah, I agree, bro. You got to get A.J. Dillon. Mike says, by the way, how do I send you a super chat? You deserve some money for all the excellent insight and hard work, bro. So let me put some stuff in the chat. Mike, I got an OnlyFans, as you see on the bottom, and it's $10 a month. I prefer people just to do that because I'm giving you content there. But if you just want to send me something, I got PayPal. Here you go. I got it in the chat right here. So yeah, I got PayPal and stuff, Mike, and you can send it to my PayPal or something like that. Also, I got Cash App. So it looks bunched together. I don't like that. Let me redo that for you, Mike, real quick. Let me redo that because I don't like it being bunched up like that. So I'm gonna get off this. I'm gonna get rid of some of these things, like my Twitter. Because guys, my Twitter is in there. Also, my Facebook is in there. Follow me on Facebook, guys. Also, my TikTok. That's huge. I'm trying to grow my TikTok, guys. So follow me on TikTok too. Also, I got a website. I haven't got a bunch of stuff up, but my colors and stuff is up, guys. Go check me out. It's goodsportstd.com. Goodsportstd.com, guys. So let me get, and I'm gonna have my PayPal in here and my OnlyFans, Mike. And you can do either one of them. You can go to OnlyFans and just send me a super chat. Like you can just donate to me through OnlyFans too. But I understand some people don't like OnlyFans, guys. But I really do. I think it's gonna be a better interaction between me and my subscribers and my fans, better than Patreon. That's why I did OnlyFans. But yeah, here you go, Mike. I'm gonna put it in the chat again, and I'm gonna highlight that. Yep, there it is right there for you, Mike. So PayPal, and then that's my also my OnlyFans. So let me go back up, guys. I hope I didn't lose. I gotta go. I might. Oh, yep. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that was Mike's last chat. We appreciate that, Mike. Anytime, bro. I enjoy doing what I'm doing, bro. That's why I don't mind getting paid, because I did this before I even started doing YouTube. I used to talk football all day, every day. I love it. But Vanderman Man says, thanks, bro. Anytime, bro. Lindell says, I got a trade offer. I was offered Taylor for my Metcalf. Wow. Jonathan Taylor. No, I wouldn't do that. He says, my other wide receivers are Tyreek, Chase, Mooney. My RBs are J-Rob, D. Harris, Michael Carter, and Sony Michel. Taylor is good, man. I'm going to say no, bro. I'd rather you have that Met. I think you're going to win with the Metcalf, Tyreek, and Chase better than you would win with Johns and Taylor and J-Rob. And I'd rather keep the receivers if it's PPR, and I'm pretty sure this is PPR. So I say no. But listen, that don't mean that I'm totally right. Metcalf could fade off a little bit. I don't think so. I think Geno hyper-target Metcalf. That's just my opinion. Second take says, TD, you got Dame or KD this year in fantasy basketball. Bro, I ain't even... Look, let me get in the league, bro. I haven't never did a fantasy basketball league, and I want to do one, but none of my friends they don't want to do one because I don't want to do one for free. I don't put up like $5, $10 or something because my time is valuable. I don't got time to be fixing lineups and ain't no money involved. But yeah, bro, give me an invite, bro, and I'll do that. I'll get into a basketball league this year. Let me see. Second take. He says, you think A-Rob has a bounce back week this week? Allen Robinson, bro, it's nearly nothing to say about it other than you got to stash him or you drop him or whatever you think you need to do. That's all whatever you think you need to do. But do I think he bounced back? I don't know. I know he's a good player. That's one thing that I can say. I will stake my claim in. Allen Robinson can play. He still is a great ball in the air type receiver. So, but do I know he's going to get off next week for fantasy? No, I'm not going to say that. So, I got him on one team, an orphan team that I got on. It's a dynasty league. I got him. I'm not dropping him. Would I trade him? Yeah, if he get me a couple good games and I can trade him for like a Bateman or something like that, yes, I'll do it. But I'm not just going to drop them because those players, when you drop them, they come back to hunt you in the playoffs. You don't want to get beat by your own player that you drop. That's what I just want to say that. Second take says Waddle, Allen Robinson, or DJ Moore. Start one. Okay. So it's going to be DJ Moore, bro. I just want to make sure before I give that to you. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm going to say DJ Moore. Mr. Grapefruit, what's up, bro? He said, what's up, man? What's going on with you, bro? Glad to see you in here. Mr. Grapefruit has his own opinions, and I respect that. He ain't cowtailing to nobody. He gonna say what he believes. I respect that, bro. He said, appreciate all you do. Thank you, guys. Hey, that means a lot to me, guys. I like when y'all put those comments in there. I appreciate it because I work hard. I come home from work. And I go straight to this. I don't spend no time with my son or nothing. I put him second when it comes to this, guys, because I'm trying to, this is my job. Second take says Woods, AB, Tony, Julio, star one. I'm gonna go with Antonio Brown all day. I'm never gonna say sit Antonio Brown. Look, I love Kadarius Toney, but that was just a one game. That was one game. Even though I got him, I'm playing him. I'm still gonna go with AB. Bruiser says, all right, I got you. Okay, appreciate it, bro. Anytime. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Appreciate you being here, Bruiser. Efren, what's up, bro? He said, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you too, bro. Been a long time no see. I remember you. James says, trade AB for Debo. No. I'm not doing it. I think that's a D. Well, I would say C- because Debo he had some big games, but he ain't AB. AB is the number one on Tampa Bay with all those stud receivers, even with Gronk healthy. When Gronk comes back, AB is the number one. AB is a Hall of Fame, guys. He's big time. It's easy. He's better than D-Hop. And I'm not talking about D-Hop being on Arizona as the number one, but if you want to compare D-Hop to AB, AB's better than D-Hop. So if you're gonna ask me AB questions, you should be asking D-Hop questions. Because AB is a stud. I don't care nothing about no Mike Evans and Godwin. I've been telling y'all that all year long. Who is Godwin? Who is Mike Evans? Yeah, they on the team, but they every other week. I don't want none of that on fantasy. I want consistency. Do you want to get your check where we might pay you, we might not? No, you want your check every time you're supposed to pay you. If you get paid every other week. And I want it on time. I want my fantasy points on time. AB's more consistent. He's going to give me more. He might give me 3 to 4 games consistency. I don't care if it's only 14, 15 points. I don't want no duds, and then I want to wait for your 30-point game. I'm not waiting for no damn 30-point game. So AB all day long. Ja, what's going on, Ja? He said, should I trade away Debo for Jacobs and Jacobs for Cup? That's a little bit too much. I think Debo for Cup, I wouldn't do it, man. I'm not going to tell you to get 2 guys for Cup because I feel like people are going to try to take Cup away. But that don't mean Cup's not going to have no boom games. It's just going to be more spread out targets with Higbee and Robert Woods. They're going to get more targets. So I would say hold off on that trade or maybe go after somebody else. I just feel like Cup is not going to be the number 1 receiver 3 weeks in a row the next coming up weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to think that's what you're going to get and you do that and then he end up finishing as a top 15 receiver. But you should still be happy with that, but you won't because you thought he was going to be a top 3 guy. So I will hold off on that, Ja. Second take says J-Rob a top 5 running back rest of the season. Yes, he is. I second that. He is. J-Rob is a beast. Efren says, how you feeling about Keenan Allen right now? I feel great. He's on the number 1 offense, and he's getting 10 targets. So bad luck can happen, guys. That's like Robert Woods. He's been better than Robert Woods, and look what Robert Woods did to you. Keenan Allen's going to have a game like that. So I don't want you to get rid of this guy and miss Keenan Allen big game. Keenan Allen is I feel great about Keenan Allen. Listen, y'all going to think I'm crazy. I feel just as good about Keenan Allen as I do Mike Williams. I know Mike Williams is outscoring him, but I don't care. I know I got to go to the playoffs. I know I got to play a lot more games before I get to the playoffs. I know Keenan Allen going to have plenty of opportunities to boom from me. He's not hurting me. He's not making me, or he's not winning the week for me, but he's not hurting me. He's keeping me in the game. He's like, I'm going to give you 15 to 20 points. And then when he's going to have a 40-point game too. So I love Keenan Allen. He says, I own him, and he's definitely hurting me. I'm still waiting for him to bounce back. Hold a trade. See, if Keenan Allen is your number 1 receiver, then yes, you probably are disappointed. But he shouldn't be counted on like that. He should be counted like an AB guy. You know how AB is really good for you, but he's not. You didn't draft him as your number 1 receiver. So when he give you a dud or something happens, or they don't have a game where they don't need him, they give it to Leonard Fournette. You're not angry at AB, right? Same thing with Keenan. Be patient with Keenan. He's gonna be fine. Now, maybe if you count on him to give you Mike Williams' number, you need to go get a receiver, bro, because he's not going to be that receiver. He's a guy that's consistent for you. Like, he's not going to give you a dud. He's not going to give you 8 points. Now, if you mad at 14, 13 points, 17 points, then Keenan Allen is not the receiver for you, bro. So I'm trying to be genuine with you, Efren, because I understand, but Keenan Allen is going to be fine. I would not drop him at all. I will hold. Great question, though. That's a good question because a lot of people feel bad about Keenan. Hold. Lindell says, Uzi, what's good, bruh? What's going on, Dello? What's going on, bruh? He said, start a flex. Amari, Damian Williams, AJ Green, Daryl Williams, or Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney, if Kenny is out, if one of the Giants receivers between Kenny Golladay and Sterling Shepard is out, you play Kadarius. If both of those guys play, then I would go with Amari Cooper. Yep, Amari Cooper, if both of the Giants starting receivers play. But if both of those receivers don't play or one of them don't play, I'm going to go out with Kadarius again. That's just my opinion. Second take says, if Bolden starts, I can start him over Knox or TJ Hawkinson. Yes, but I don't know if him or Ramondre Stevenson is going to get some work too. So if you need Bolden for a PPR and you just need a floor, then you're fine. But don't expect Bolden to go for 20 or 15. He might just go for 10 or 12 because he's a safe PPR guy. He might have 7 catches for 35 yards. That's fine for Bolden. That's great. That's a good game for Bolden. But don't expect him to be a bell cow. So Knox and TJ Hawkinson, Knox is not good enough to play to have a double tight end. So I'm not going to put Knox in the flex just because he's booming. I'm not doing that. Now listen, Travis Kelce, even last year, at times I didn't feel great about putting Travis Kelce in a double flex. Say I had TJ Hawkinson and I want to put Travis Kelce in the flex. That's a tight end. That's rough. And the only reason why you could even do that with Travis Kelce because it was Kansas City and they throwing Travis Kelce 15 times a game. No other tight end is getting that type of work. So I'm not going to tell you to put Knox in a flex, bro. But I told you Knox and TJ Hawkinson earlier because those are the two best guys on your board. So I just want you to know that it's not safe putting 2 tight ends in the flex. Like one in the tight end and the other one in the flex. So I would say it's okay putting Bolden, but hopefully you can find something better than Bolden to put in your flex spot over the tight end. Yeah, guys, it's got to be a special tight end to put in your flex. I'm telling you, he has to be super special. It's got to be Travis Kelce, Darren Waller, Kyle Pitts. Yes, I said it. Kyle Pitts, I said it. Somebody like that. Other than that, I'm not putting him in my flex. And I'm not even going to put Kyle Pitts in there yet. He ain't deserved that yet. He got to show me 2 more games like he did last week before I put him in the flex. Second take says, do I drop Sermon for IU? Yes, you keep Ayuk stash. So if you see Ayuk out there, I think it's the same guys on the same team. They kind of both for the same situation, kind of waiting for opportunity or a different game script. I like Ayuk better than Sermon in a vacuum, so I'm gonna say yeah. But Sermon, I'm not gonna be disingenuous to Sermon. Sermon can get work too, bro. Elijah Mitchell can go down in the game, and Sermon can give you 3 touchdowns. So I don't want you to be disingenuous to that. Then you have to go and bid for Sermon off the waiver wire when he picks up. So, but right now, the guy who got more value this week, even with the bye, is IU. So yeah, I would say IU. Okay, he said Bateman. It's Bateman all day. Go get Bateman. Bateman is the guy. I love Bateman. So, guys, let me go through my running backs real quick. I'm going to give you 5 guys, and I'm going to read off my quarterbacks list. I'm not going to break them down. I'm just going to read them off because I broke them down earlier. If you need to, go back early in the video. But real quick, Geno Smith, Trevor Lawrence, Teddy Bridgewater, Davis Mills, Ben Roethlisberger. And let me read the teams off. Ben Roethlisberger from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Davis Mills from Houston, Teddy Bridgewater from Denver Broncos, Trevor Lawrence from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Geno Smith from Seattle. So the running backs, the first one, no particular order, Devonte Booker. He probably gonna get the most carries of anybody on the waiver wire this week, but he's only touchdown dependent. He's not gonna be getting 8 catches. He's not gonna be breaking 80-yard runs like Saquon. So if you don't expect much. I'm not going to expect much on him. I'm not even putting no fab on him because I don't want to put him in. I got A.J. Dillon stashed. I'm going to play A.J. Dillon. Devonte Booker is just a green zone guy. If Danny Dimes plays, which is Daniel Jones, then I could expect for Devonte Booker to have a chance for 2 falling touchdowns. But if Daniel Jones with that concussion, it's going to take an elite quarterback for Devonte Booker to have enough elite touches to get those points that you need from him. Because with a bad quarterback, he's not going to be good. He's not Saquon. Saquon could play with Mike Glennon and still boom, not Devonte Booker. So I just want you to know what you're getting. You're getting a starting running back, but you're not getting Saquon. You're getting an average talent guy with the starter. Marlon Mack. That's my next guy. And I like Marlon Mack. The reason why I like Marlon Mack, people is trying to trade for him. Kansas City need a running back. Even with Clyde healthy, he's not a good green zone touch. They need somebody who can punch it in and actually give them 10 yards on the carry because you got a light box. You got 3 down linemen with 2 linebackers. And we still can't run the ball? No, Marlon Mack can run the ball. Now, I don't know about the Achilles injury. They said he looked decent coming off of it. So even being decent coming to Kansas City, that's still value. So I like Marlon Mack. This is a stash guy, and you don't have to spend a bunch of waiver money on him or fab on him. Ramondre Stevenson. Damian Harris probably can be out for a couple of weeks. Well, Ramondre Stevenson could get goal line touches. They don't have another big bruising back. They got rid of Sony Michel. So the green zone touches guys is going to be Ramondre Stevenson. And he could get a catch. He could get 1 or 2 catches. Not a lot because Brendan Bolden, I believe, is going to be the guy doing that. Another guy is Khalil Herbert. I told y'all I like Khalil Herbert over Damian Williams. Damian Williams got 2 targets, but Khalil Herbert to me look more talented running the ball. So Khalil Herbert is a deep stash, and anything happening to Damian Williams, you got Khalil Herbert. And when David Montgomery come back, they probably still use Khalil Herbert a little bit. So Khalil and Dynasty, this is the guy that I would try to go trade for right now, Khalil Herbert, because he looks like he got some talent. And last but not least is Daryl Williams. I like Daryl Williams because he's playing with Kansas City. But he's not no bell cow. He's not CEH, but he's going to be getting snaps. So he's kind of like a Devonte Booker. Same thing, same type of guy. They're going to probably get the same type of snap, and they same type of talent. They're not talented guys. They're just average, solid NFL players. So let me get back to the chat. Gabriel says, your thoughts on Khalil Herbert. Dang. Hey, bro, that's in the algorithm. I just gave you a breakdown on Khalil Herbert. He said he had 18 carries. Yes, guys, 18 carries last week. I told y'all I like Khalil Herbert. I told y'all that last week over Damian Williams. He said he had 18 carries last week and looked electric. Yes, he did. And will Bateman be the wide receivers 1? Yes. It's going to be like a 1A, 1B thing. Marquise Brown is going to be the deep threat, and Bateman going to be taking on, and he's going to be killing corners. The boy route runner is impeccable, Gabriel. I'm telling you, impeccable. Go look him up. Go look up Rashad Bateman versus Marlon Humphrey, which is probably the best corner in the game as far as being able to guard any position and being anywhere on the field. So Rashad Bateman is nasty. He says, I'm thinking about picking those guys up from the waiver because Water's not consistent. I get it. If you need to move on for Water, and the reason why I say it's okay to move on for Water, even though I like Water, is because you're talking about Bateman and you're talking about Khalil. I think those guys are the guys that you should be targeting with low fab on the waiver wire this week. I said what I said. Khalil Herbert and Bateman are guys that I like more than Devonte Booker and these other guys that everybody's on. So, yep. Let me move down. And again, guys, this is my that's my Facebook. And no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. Don't pay no attention to that. But yeah, this is the one. This is my OnlyFans, Facebook, guys. This is all my social media platforms. You can go follow me on these if you don't mind, guys. Okay, second take said, you think Dalvin Cook plays this week? I think I'll keep Madison. All right. Yes, you keep Madison for the rest of the year, bro. Don't never ever drop Madison. Don't let him touch that waiver wire unless he gets hurt and he's out for the year or something. If you got Dalvin, you got to have Madison. They like that, bro. They can't be split apart. They got to be together because Dalvin Cook this is what he's going to be for the rest of his career. Listen, the reason why they even playing Dalvin like this and risking him coming out, and I know people are not going to agree with me, they ready to move on from Dalvin or him take a pay cut. They know he's over the hill now. And I'm not talking about talent-wise, just injuries are going to come up because he's been doing it for so long with his body size. He's not Derrick Henry. So you got to have Madison. I don't know if Dalvin Cook, and I'm not being disingenuous to your question, but I don't care if Dalvin plays because you got Alexander Madison. That's all that matters. So you get when Sunday morning comes, you look at her, you say, "Oh, you out? Okay, fine. Here you go, Madison. Oh, you playing Cook? Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. If he plays, you still can play Madison for this week. I don't know. I would say I would leave both of them alone, but I'm not gonna be disingenuous. I just don't want no part of Dalvin. That's all. Long story short, bro. I don't want no part of Dalvin. That's ugly. That's nasty. It don't feel good. Second take says Schultz or Higbee this week. PPR. I think I'm going with Schultz, bro. I think I'm going with Schultz. Yeah, I'm going to go with Schultz. He's getting too many targets. I got to go with Schultz. I like Higbee, but I like Schultz better. He said also, is Schultz a top 5 tight end this week? He might not be top five tight end this week, but he's getting top 5 targets. And top 5 targets is more important when it comes to tight end. Targets are more important, unless you're the top guys. So I always tell you to go with Schultz because of the targets. And I feel comfortable him finishing as a top 5. I don't think the Patriots can shut him down. Gabriel, he said it. He said, never drop Madison. I agree with you 100%. Madison and Dalvin is like this. Every year, even, bro, next year, long as Dalvin is playing, you got to get his backup. So he goes to another team, you got to find that backup. He, just as the player that he is, bro, he's always going to be like injured. He's injury prone. I hate to say that because I love Dalvin. He's super talented. This guy's got Hall of Fame talent. But he's not Derrick Henry, you know? That's why you got to get Derrick Henry and say he's probably the best running back in the league because of his durability. CMC is dynamic. There's a lot of dynamic guys. But dynamic don't mean you're going to play every week. So, like I said, Dalvin Cook, you got to have Madison. That's the key. Dalvin Cook, if y'all ask a question about Dalvin Cook, I need to hear Madison in that because that's very important. Second take says, who's going to win MVP this year? Justin Herbert, the GOAT. I said what I said. It could be co-MVPs. It could be Justin Herbert, the GOAT, and Lamar Jackson. My 2 favorite quarterbacks in the league. Okay, let me find where I'm at, guys. I'm sorry. Where I'm at? Come on. Dang, the chat deep just today. I lost my spot. Wow. Okay, hold on real quick. Because Mike said the OnlyFans is coming up as page unavailable. See, I gotta fix that. Let me see something real quick. Let me go to my OnlyFans real quick. Let me go to my OnlyFans. Because Mike's saying he can't get to the link. Okay. I'm about to give you the link right here, Mac. Mike, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Okay. All right. Copy link. Okay, I got it right here. Mike, I'm about to put it in the chat, bro. And it should be at the bottom right there. You should be able to put that in your browser and find it. And let me see. Yeah, that's it, right? I put it in the chat, Mike. It's at the bottom of the chat. And you might have to set up an account. But yeah, that's making me nervous. You should be able to go on there and subscribe to it. But let me go back up. Yep, that's my OnlyFans right there. Parker, what's going on, Parker? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Cutting edge content. One of the greatest fantasy football families out here, bro. We help each other. I'm glad to see you here, Parker. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. But Parker says, what side? Michael Thomas, Julio, and Gesicki. Then he says he got Galladay, Madison, Sutton. Ooh, it's close. I'm going to have to go with I'm going to have to go with the Madison Sutton side because of the injuries to Michael Thomas Julio. But I like the Michael Thomas Julio Gesicki going forward. But right now, in a vacuum, if y'all got to answer the question for today, week 6, it's Golladay, Madison Sutton. But going forward, I think it's going to be Michael Thomas Julio and Gesicki. Yep. So, yeah, hopefully you can find it, Mike. Hopefully you found it. If not, I got to fix that ASAP because I'm trying to get my OnlyFans members up. Gabriel says, what's your thoughts on Khalil Herbert? He had 18 carries last week. He looked like, okay, I already done this one. Yeah, thinking about dropping Waterful. Yeah. So, yeah, man, go get Bateman. Yep. And will he be the Ravens wide receiver 1? Thinking about dropping Waterful with these two. Yep. I think that's a great idea, bro. Linda says, would you drop Sermon for Khalil Herbert? Yes, I would. If I needed to, yes, I would do that. Yes. Second Take says, you think I can get Chris Godwin and trade Allen Robinson and Madison? The guy I'm trading with has Cook and Monty. You think I can get Chris Godwin and trade Allen Robinson and Madison? And trade for A-Rob and Madison. Cook and Monty. You can try Second Take. You think I can get Chris Godwin and trade A-Rob and Madison? The guy I'm trading with for A-Rob and Madison. Okay. You're trying to get Chris Godwin. Man, I'm not a big fan of Chris Godwin. If you want him, you can get him. I'm not going to be disagreeing. He's a good receiver. He's not the number one. I'm not going to say he's not the number one. It's Antonio Brown. So, yeah, bro, you can try and see what he says. Just throw it out there and see what he says if you want him. Okay. Efren. He said, love the AB consistency take, bro. Those are facts. Thank you, bro. Thank you. A lot of people don't think that about AB, but I do. Appreciate it. Ray Gamer, what's going on, bro? He said, hey, I need help on defense this week. I played Patriots defense last week and didn't go well versus Texans. So he said he played the Patriots defense last week and it didn't go well. He says versus Texans. Should I play the Colts defense versus the Texans or the Cowboys defense versus the Pats in the possible rain? Cowboys defense all day. Bro. Ray Gamer says, hoping it's not another trap game versus the Texans, though. It can be. The Texans are not bad. That's why I would say play the Cowboys defense. I like the Cowboys defense. Those are one of my top 5 defenses. Second Take says, last night my friend was down 103 and had Lamar, Mark Andrews, and Jonathan Taylor and Tavis Berry and ended up winning. Yeah, I bet he did. He had Taylor, Andrews, and Lamar. Hell yeah, he won. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. I know that person upset that was up by 103. I know they upset. I'm upset. Uzi says, trade Lockett for Keenan Allen in standard. I have Herbert and Mike Williams. Yes. I would say going I would get rid of Lockett because I don't know if Lockett gets used like that. Now listen, I could be wrong. Maybe you want to wait one game and see something first, or maybe you can't afford to wait one game. Maybe the guy, if he sees something bad, he won't trade Lockett, or maybe Lockett, or let me see, you got Lockett. But yeah, maybe he won't give you Herbert. No, trade Lockett for Keenan Allen. Yeah, maybe he won't give you Keenan Allen if Keenan Allen go out for a boom game. So yeah, I guess you can do that this week. I just don't like Lockett with Geno. I don't think Geno and Lockett is on the same page. Maybe it can change this week. Dean, what's going on, Dean? Dean says sit 1. Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, Antonio Brown. Wow, bro. That's going to be tough. You got some killers you telling me to sit. It's going to have to be Jamar Chase, and I don't like to say that. I'm not going to sit there and tell you to sit. You know what? I'm gonna go. I don't agree with this, but I have no other choice. You gave me 1, 2, 3, 4. You gave me 3 number ones and a possible late one, like wide receiver 1, possible 2, which is Antonio Brown. So with that, I'm gonna say sit Antonio Brown, but I wouldn't do it. But I can't. I'm doing content here, so I got to be for real. Me telling you to play Antonio to sit Jamar Chase is me just being cute for what I like. I'm not being cute for what I like. I'm going to tell you what you need to do out of those 4 guys. Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase are the number 1s on their team. So Antonio Brown is a number 1, but he plays the slot. And sometimes they patty cake Mike Evans and Chris Godwin just because they get mad because Antonio Brown get more targets. So sometimes Antonio Brown get pushed to the side on easy games. So I'm going to tell you to sit Antonio Brown, bro. Okay. Second take says, I agree with you. I trust Keenan Allen more than Mike Williams. Yes. I'm not saying Mike Williams, it might be his year, but I certainly feel great about Keenan Allen. Josh, what's going on, Josh? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. This is cutting edge content. Also, this is a great fantasy football family here. We help each other out, bro. So glad to see you here, Josh. But Josh says, should I trade Chubb and Diggs for Derrick Henry? You know, without trying to worry about Derrick Henry being injured, because he hasn't been injured, so why I'm going to keep talking about him being injured? I'm going to say, yeah. But Chubb and Diggs, man, they really good. So I don't understand why you want to get rid of Chubb when you already got a guy. You got a guy that can win you a week. Like I would be worried about Chubb, and I wouldn't be worried about Diggs. To get no Henry, you got what you need. That's my opinion. But just in a vacuum, and I mean vacuum, that means just answer my question. Don't worry about anything else. I'm gonna say yeah. But to me, I don't see why you would trade Chubb and Diggs. Diggs maybe a little bit, but still, he's Diggs, and he's playing on one of the best teams in the NFL with a great quarterback. Same thing with Chubb. Chubb he's playing on a dominant run game that will run it down your throat. You don't need to go get Derrick Henry. You got it already. You got what you need on your team, bro. Second take says Lenny and Josh Jacobs or Aaron Jones and J-Rob. Who would play better for week 6? Okay, well, I'm going to say it like this. Lenny and James Robinson. Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones they average players right now. I'm not saying average in talent, but they just average fantasy players. Lenny and J-Rob is beasted. So I'm going to tell you, go get Lenny and J-Rob. But I guess you want me to answer the question in a vacuum. I'm going to have to say Lenny and Josh Jacobs in a vacuum. But I don't know. Lenny and J-Rob is what I really want to say. Okay, let's get to the next. Ray Gamer says CH and Monty are both on IR this week. Yep. Should I pick up Daryl Williams on my bench? And also should I play Daniel Carson at kicker for the Raiders again this week or drop? Let me see. Or drop. She said, should I play the kickers for the Raiders again this year or drop? So CH and Monty are both on IR this week. Okay, should I pick up Daryl Williams? Yes, if you need a running back, you can pick up Daryl Williams or even Khalil Herbert or anybody. So you can pick up Daryl Williams. Should I pick up Daryl Williams on my bench? Yep. And then you said also, should I play Daniel Carson at kicker? I don't know how many points the Raiders score. So maybe that might be even better. Maybe they get in, they don't score a lot of points, and maybe he kicked like 3 field goals. So I say, yeah, you play the kicker for the Raiders. Efren, he says, yeah, out of this, my wide receiver 1. That's why it hurts. I got you. Okay. All right. Ian says, I like your analysis on the coach, Allie Cox. Yes, yesterday. You knew Wentz liked his tight ends because, yep, he made Ertz and got it. Yep. So I picked him up for a bye week. You know your stuff, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Second take says, I need a streamer quarterback pick. Kirk Cousins, Teddy Bridgewater, Big Ben, Baker, Geno. I think that might be Kirk Cousins, bro. I know you might not like me to say that, but I'm not going to be. Let me see. Wow, let me see. Let me see something. Okay. Okay, so let me see what Kurt is doing. Okay. Let me see. What is he doing? Okay. Bro, that's a tough one. Maybe I tell you to go with Teddy. Go with Teddy. Kirk Cousins playing Carolina. That could be a tough matchup. I like Kirk. I would play Kirk Cousins, but I'm not gonna be disingenuous because I don't really go with matchups. I go with guys that I think can play, and I think Kirk Cousins is the best quarterback right now out of all those guys. So that's how I do it. But like I said, that's me. I guess I would say Teddy. I guess I would have to go Teddy. Yeah. Play Teddy. Let me see. Let me go to the next question. Efren, he says Tony looks so good. He a phenom. He looked like a phenom. He said, I hope his injuries and his injuries to his team as well as the disciplinary action. I ain't worried about the discipline. He's just gonna get fine. It's his first time, as well as his disciplinary actions. Don't derail his season. So fun to watch. Yes, they're not gonna derail his season. He's gonna be fine as long as he don't punch nobody else. What's going on, Kevin? What's going on, bruh? Yes, Kevin says, like the stream, guys. Yes, just like the stream. Okay, Efren says, I got Waller, and I might need to trade him to make my rosters better overall. What kind of tight end would you look to trade down to from Waller? Bruh, nobody. I'm not going to even tell you to do that, bruh. You losing like that. Now, listen. Like, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all say, and I'm not accountable for this because I'm not doing nothing like this. But I'm gonna answer your question, bro. You don't never trade down, never do that. It's be better on to hold on to the player. But out of those guys you told me to look at, I would say Pitts. I would go to Pitts, and then second it would be Schultz, and then Fant later. But bruh, none of those guys can hold Waller jockstrap. You got to hold on to Waller because he's going to get targeted, bro. So you don't worry about a couple bad weeks. I never worry about 1 or 2 bad weeks from my players. That's how fantasy gets you. So you don't drop your players, your studs. You said, what kind of tight end would you look to trade down to? Nobody. So, but like I said, just to give you an answer, I would say Pitts and Schultz and Fant. Second Take says, yo, my issue for that league is there is 2 flex spots, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a tight end. Yeah, my issue for that league is there is 2 flex spots. Okay. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a tight end. They should be 3 wide receivers. But yeah, it's nothing wrong. I like 2 flex spots. Ja says, who do you have as the top 8 wide receivers rest of the season for PPR? Top 8 wide receivers? I don't know if I can give you that right now, Ja. That's a question. Who do you have as your top 8 wide receivers rest of the season for PPR? Bro, I can't answer that question because it's gonna be I'm gonna miss people. But listen, I do rankings, or I'm going to do more rankings on my OnlyFans. So, bro, I don't do rankings on my YouTube, but I'll give you a couple guys because I can't get 8 just too deep. I didn't do that before, so it would take me a while to sit here and think of it. But Antonio Brown is 1. DK Metcalf, Tyrikill. Who else? Wide receivers. That might be it, bro, as far as right now without Cooper Kupp. So I can name about 5 guys, bro. Those are guys right there. DK, Tyreek, Cooper Kupp. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now, bro. That's a good question, bro. I just don't got the time right now to answer that. Because I have to think for like 5 minutes. He said, and top RBs rest of the season. Bro, yeah, I'm going to do that later for you, bro. I got that coming for you, Ja. Second Take says, can't believe they drafted CH. I can't believe that either. That's a terrible move. Jimmy, what's going on, Jimmy? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Glad to see you here, Jimmy. But Jimmy says, should I pick up A.J. Dillon, Gainwell, or Daryl Williams? A.J. Dillon all day long. I like Gainwell too, But A-Day Dillon first. Second Take says, also much appreciated to do this. Good stream. Thank you, bro. Anytime. Second Take says, which patch running back would you want if Harris misses time? Rashad Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson. I'm sorry. Ramondre Stevenson. Max, what's going on, bro? He said, hey, TD, what you think about Devonte Booker since Barkley out? Just the same as I think about Daryl Williams. That's the perfect comparison. Without me saying a bunch of stuff, he's just the same to me as Daryl Williams. He's not nothing special. And especially with Daniel Jones maybe being injured. Effort says quarterback, Lamar and running backs, Zeke, Pollard, Javonte, Mitchell. Okay, so Efren, and I'm sorry, bro, because I know you ain't been here in a while. This year I'm not doing rate your teams in YouTube. I do that in my OnlyFans. But I'm gonna do it just because I didn't tell you that before. So I'm gonna do it just for today, but I can't do teams. It's just I got too many questions. I'm trying to get to everybody questions. I got too many questions to do that. But I'm gonna do it for today. He says Zeke, Pollard, Javonte, Mitchell, Sermon, wide receivers, Allen, Claypool, Tony. I like that. Tight end, Waller, double flex. Okay. I'm 2-3. I'm consistent, but I may need to make some moves. What you think? You got Lamar. You good? Zeke, Pollard, Javonte, Mitchell, Sermon. I think you okay with your running backs, but wide receivers. Allen. Who is your wide receiver? Who is Allen? I don't know who Allen is. Bro, I don't know what to tell you to do, bro. I think you solid, but I think you can get better. I think you can package maybe, bro. You might have to take Zeke. You might have to just be happy with Mitchell and Javonte and Pollard and take Zeke and trade for a big time wide receiver. That's the only thing I can tell you to do right now. Second Take says, do I drop Gainwell and pick up Herbert? No, don't drop Gainwell. No. Khalil Herbert, no. Khalil Herbert is good, but I'm not dropping Gainwell to do it. Efren says, will Bateman take away from Brown's offense season or make it better? Will Bateman take away from Brown's? Oh, Marquise Brown's. Okay. Awesome season will make it better. I think he may take away, but both of them going to eat. So I think it's going to be plenty enough for them to eat. So both of them going to eat. Uzi says, Ayuk or Bateman? Bateman all day long. Bateman all day long. Matt says, but sorry, let me start out. What's up, TD? Oh, you good, bro? It's all good. What's up, bro? You good. Okay, Ray says, who would you trade Dalvin Cook? Who would you trade? Dalvin Cook and Allen? I don't know who Allen is. I'm sorry, guys. You got to give me the name. Dalvin Cook and Allen for just in case they do nothing this season. Or Cook and Metcalf since Wilson is out. Or would you trade Hunt and one wide receiver? If I do any trades at all. Okay. So who would you trade? Dalvin Cook and Allen? So maybe that's Josh Allen. I don't know what you can get for Dalvin Cook, but you got to give him away for something good. You can't just give him away. You'd be better to hold him off. If you're going to give him up for Zach Moss or something, I'm not doing that. Or for just in case they do nothing this season. Okay. And you said Cook and Metcalf since Wilson is out. No, don't trade Metcalf. I think Metcalf is going to be fine. I think he's going to get hyper-targeted with Geno. So, yeah, I would say you could trade Cook, but you got to get at least equal value where he's at now. Not like, you can't get CMC. Or maybe you could. I'm not going to say who you can't get, but don't do it for like Zach Moss or something. You know what I'm saying? Keenan Allen. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'll say trade. So he says, who would you trade? Dalvin Cook and Keenan Allen? No, I'm not trading Keenan Allen. Like I said, I would try to get rid of Cook. I would try to trade Cook. Okay, let me go back up, guys. Okay, Max says, I have my RBs, Alvin and Cordell Pat on buys. Okay. I have my RBs, Alvin and Cordell Patterson on buys. Okay. Rank Chuba. Chuba is not. I think CMC is coming back. If CMC don't come back, then Chuba is a good play. But long CMC out there, I'm not playing Chuba. He says Madison or Devonte Booker this week. If so, Madison is first if Dalvin doesn't play. Chuba is second if CMC doesn't play, and Booker is last regardless. It don't matter who plays. You say, and think about just this week. I need one to get me by. Okay, to get you by. So Madison is a beast to get you by if Cook don't play. So if you just need somebody, I would say Devonte Booker is probably a guy you got to get because you need somebody to get you by. So because if CMC plays, Chuba's not going to be available. But if CMC don't play, you play Chuba all day long. Madison over Chuba if Madison is the starter and Dalvin's out. So, but Devonte Booker is last and all and on everything. Ja says, if Dalvin is out this week, would you start Madison or Daryl Henderson? I'm gonna say Madison if Dalvin is out. Ray says I could have drafted Henry over Cook and Cup over Lamb over CEH this year. What's wrong with me, bro? It's fantasy. No, you can't play hindsight. You got to go with what you trust and what you know. So you good, bro. Don't be hard on yourself. Cup or Lamb. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, don't be hard on yourself, bro. You got to go with what you know and trust it and let the chips fall and get better next year. So, bro, you following a guy like me, I'm gonna help you. That's why y'all should go to my OnlyFans, guys, where I can give you them consultations. That's what get you better. You can get the essence of what I'm saying. Because right here is just real quick questions. Mr. Anderson, he said, "What's good, bro? Smash that like button, guys. Yeah, let's smash that like button." Max says, "Laugh out like, bro, you cracked me up, TD. I love is that your signature? I said what I said. Yes, it is. That's my signature. I said what I said." Parker. Oh, did I Parker? I'm sorry, bro, about that. Put it back in the chat. Let me go up and see if I see it. You said I skipped over your trade question because I don't skip questions that much. But let me go all the way up and find your question and see if I skipped it. Okay. What side? Oh, you talking? Hey, Parker, if you talked about this, bro, you missed it. I answered your question, bro. I said that I broke it down for about 2 minutes. I said that Golladay, Madison, and Sutton is winning this week. Like this week, if you want me to ask you who's doing better, it's Golladay, Madison, and Sutton. They booming. But for the rest of the season, after this week, I think it's Michael Thomas, Julio, and Gesicki. So yeah, if that's the question, bro, if I missed the other one, then I apologize, bro. That's on me. But if that question, bro, I answered that question for like 2 minutes. I went on a deep detail with that question. All right, so let me see. Let me find you back down here, Parker. Now I'm lost. I'm sorry, guys. Got so many questions in the chat. Let me see. Wait a minute, Parker. What do you mean? What you mean, bro? Can you answer my question above? I answered your question, bro. I'm not trying to be rude, man, but be fair, bro. I didn't skip over your question. Let me see. You said skipped over my question. No, I did not. Uzi, Mr. Anderson, what's going on, bro? Yep, guys, this is my OnlyFans right here. And that's Parker saying, can you answer my question above Mike? Mike, did I miss his question? I didn't miss it. I didn't miss his question. Mr. Anderson says, Young Uzi, what's good, bro? Efren, he says, would you trade Tony for Bateman? No, I would not. I wouldn't do that. What's going on, Alex? What's up, bro? Yeah, bro. Hey, Mr. Anderson, you had Ertz, didn't you? Or did you drop him? Because, hey, Ertz, I already told him, Ertz is nasty. Ertz is a player. I don't care if Dallas Goedert is healthy or he hurt. Ertz is a beast. I don't care about a bad game, like, because he didn't get targeted. Ertz is a good target for this team. He's fantasy startable for a tight end. Dean says, who you like better this week? Visca, Rondale Moore, or Jacoby Myers? Let me see if I can tell you to play Visca. I want to say Visca. I'm going to say Jacoby Myers in PPR. Second Take says, everyone, let's get it up to 30. Everyone like up. Let's get to 30. Yes, guys. That's our benchmark. We got to get to 30. Parker says, yeah, I sub. Thank you for the help. I have so many buys this week, so I'm trading away my healthy pieces this week and selling this week to get players for the rest of the season. I got you, bro. That's a good thing. But yeah, bro, I hope I answered your question though earlier. Efren, he said, I like Tony. Yes, I like Tony too, Efren. He's a beast. Second Take says, I'm getting off of Pittman Jr. and give up Madison. Thoughts? If you don't need no receivers, I wouldn't do it. If you need a receiver bad, then I would do it. But I don't think you need a receiver, so I wouldn't do it. Mr. Anderson says, Freiermuth or Seals Jones? Bro, you probably ain't going to like what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say Freiermuth. I just don't. I like Freiermuth. I think he ain't been targeted the last 2 weeks, but I'm going to keep rolling him out there, bro. So if you want to play Ricky Seals Jones, there's nothing that I'm going to say that's wrong with that. That's fine. I'm just going with the talent, and I think that the Steelers find that talent on their team, and Freiermuth is a talent, especially with Juju going out. I think they can start targeting Freiermuth a little bit more. Mr. Anderson says, you think Geno and DK on the same page? Yes, sir, I do. That's a great question. I think they are on the same page. Mr. Anderson says, Knox or Waller. Waller all day. You can't get cute, Mr. Anderson. You can't sit no Waller. If you sit Waller and Knox, boom, that's great. But I still think that's the wrong move. If you sit Waller, you need to go ahead and trade him. There's no reason why you should draft Waller with the second round or third round pick and play Knox over him. Yeah, if Knox start booming, then you go ahead and trade Waller. If you trust in Knox. Because if you do that and Knox let you down, you can't be mad. Jacob, what's going on, Jacob? He says, Coach D versus Texans or Miami D versus Jags in London. I'm not going to say no Coach D. I'm going to say, I guess I got to go with Miami D. Mr. Anderson says, 16 league, I had Russ, Geno, or Tua if Tua comes back. That's a good question. I say you roll with Tua and you stash Geno. Roll with Tua the first week and stash Geno. Kevin, he says, Teddy Bridgewater or Heineke? Teddy Bridgewater. Jacob says, at Efren, new Raiders coach might use Waller more. Yes, I agree. Either way, Waller going to get used regardless. Steven, what's going on, Steven? He said, should I pick up Ryan Tannehill? If you need a quarterback bad, you should. If not, then, go ahead. But if you got a guy on bye, then yeah, you pick up the best guy that you see. And Ryan Tannehill is straight. He's not terrible. It's just his team ain't got the best situation right now with receivers being hurt and being rusty. So if you need to pick up Ryan Tannehill because you have a quarterback on bye, bro, that's fine. Tannehill can get you by. He said, I need a quarterback. Yeah, so you good. Tannehill can get you by. Efren says, appreciate you, bro. Anytime, bro, I got you. Mr. Anderson said, would you trade DJ Moore for Tyrikill? Yes, I would. I would. Anything to do to accumulate Tyrikill, I would do it. Yes, I would. Sean Bonds, what's good, bro? Glad to see you, bro. Steven says, maybe I should pick up Daniel Jones rest of the season. Yes, for a stash. I don't know who your starting quarterback was, but yes, Daniel Jones is going to be fine. As long as he don't, I don't know about the concussion, but I think he's going to be fine. He was playing good up until that game, and he got hurt. Jimmy B, what's going on, bro? He says, rank waiver pickups. Let me see. Did I go all my pickups? No, guys, I got to actually get to my wide receivers. Jimmy B says rank waiver pickups. AJ Dillon, Bateman, Kadarius Toney. So let me tell you right now. So number 1 would be Kadarius Toney. 2 would be AJ Dillon. 3 would be Bateman. 4 would be Khalil Herbert. 5 would be Daryl Williams, and 6 would be Devonte Parker. So guys, let me go read my wide receivers real quick. So 5 guys, no particular order. Amar St. Brown. Everybody's hurt. Quentin Cephas out for the season. Tyrell Williams still going through the concussion protocol. Amon St. Brown is the only guy left. You play him by process of elimination. Preston Williams, my guy from last year. I love Preston Williams. Great route runner. Maybe Miami start using him more. So, yeah, pick up Preston Williams and stash him. If you got room, if you don't, leave him alone. Marquez Callaway, he's on the bye, but this is the week that you can get him because most people are not going to spend no waiver priority or nothing like that on a guy that's on the bye. But Marquez Callaway, as this team gets better, his targets gets better, his golden touches get better. So maybe he has a better fantasy outlook going forward. So I like Marquez Callaway. And, I got to mention Kadarius Toney. He could be out on your waivers. You know what he is. He's a phenom. Pick him up. He's number 1 on the waiver. Rashad Bateman. This guy's a stash. He's been on the IR the first 5-6 weeks. Pick him up. Rashad Bateman is nasty. Okay, let's finish off with tight ends. Number 1 is Mo Alley Cox. He's gonna get his target's gonna do this, guys, because Wentz likes tight ends and he's 6'8". So I like Mo Alley Cox. Tommy Tremble. He's like a fast, athletic tight end from Carolina. He's good. That's why they traded away Dan Arnold. So you can pick him up. He's a deep tight end. So if you need a tight end, there's nobody else out there that you like. If you want to take a shot with Tommy, you can do it. He's nothing special, but he's Tommy Tremble. He's the starting tight end on this team. David Njoku. This is like a 1-game trend. So you can pick him up and stash him and see if they go to him like that again, but I doubt it. They're not going to keep going to David Njoku, and they ain't even going to ODB. Dan Arnold. Dan Arnold got 7 to 8 targets last week for Jacksonville. So you can roll him out there again and get those 7 to 8 targets again. I believe that he will get. And last but not least is Tyler Conklin. And he's just another starting tight end on the team. So he's not nothing special for his talent or nothing like that, but he's just a starting tight end on Minnesota. So if you need a tight end and only Tyler Conklin's out there, you can pick him up because he's starting. All right, guys, let's finish this off. I'm going to go for about 10 to 15 more minutes, guys. DA, what's going on, DA? Let me see. Hold on. I ranked him those things. Okay. DA says, should I trade OBJ and is Booker worth picking up off the waiver? You can trade OBJ, but you might not get nothing worth. So if you got room on your bench, stash him and wait for his trends to come. And Booker is worth picking up if you need a starter this week really bad. Other than that, I'm not trying to pick him up and think he's going to take me to no championship. He's not that type of player. So that's just how I feel about Booker. But OBJ is you can trade him if you get some value for him, or you can just keep him stashed. DA says Giants playing the Rams this week. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not big on no Booker. I'm just not big on Booker. What's going on, Ward? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. He says, is Green Bay a good streaming D this week? Who they got? Yeah, you can stream them. I mean, it might be other better streamable defenses, like the Cowboys or something like that. But you can stream them. That's not a terrible stream this week. Matt, what's up, bro? What's good, Brody? Mr. Anderson said, I just picked up Waller in a trade. Okay, yeah. So you got to roll him out there. Mr. Anderson says, I already had Knox, and he been consistent. Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care how consistent he been, Mr. Anderson, to Waller. Waller is Waller, bro. That's like, are you saying not to be more consistent than Travis Kelce? Because he has. But that you're not sitting Travis Kelce for Waller. For Knox. So you got to put Waller on the same level. If so, bro, then you got to go and trade him. You can't have bell cow sitting on the bench. It's pointless. Now, if your team is so super talented, you can have that. If you got a 4-1 team and you just gonna boom every week because you got so many starters, you can't get everybody in the lineup. That's fine. But if you were just putting Waller on the bench or like that, I'm not a fan of that. I just never had to do that. I won championships, and I've never had to put a guy on the bench. Now, not in a big money league, but in my leagues that I used to play when I played with my homeboys for fun, I used to smash, and I've never put my tight ends on the bench. So I'm not saying that can't work. I don't see why you would have Waller on the bench. I know he ain't been consistent, but you just got to give him a little bit of time. Or trade him and move on. Matt, bro, do I get rid of Tannehill? He's been bumming it. I can snag Burrow or Kurt or Baker. If so, go get Joe Burrow. Yeah, I'm playing Joe Burrow over Tannehill. Yeah, go get Joe Burrow. But the other guys, no. Oh, Kirk Cousins? Yes. I'm sorry. That's Kirk Cousins. Yes. I like it, but not Baker Mayfield. John says, you think the Chiefs would trade for Marlon Mack? I don't know if they're going to trade, but I think they will get Marlon Mack because they need him. Matt says, also, I won a Vampire League. Okay. Would you steal Eckler, DJ Moore, or Chubb? Eckler. Yes, Austin Eckler. Yes, Austin Eckler. Yes, I'm getting Austin Eckler all day. I'm stealing Austin Eckler. Sean Bond says, getting a lot of offers for Keenan Allen. Is any wide receiver you would accept for him, bro? Any wide receiver? Maybe Cooper Kupp. That's about it. I wouldn't do Jerry Jeudy for him, Devontae Smith, DK. Bro, it's gonna have to be a wide receiver that's better than him. So now in a vacuum, I don't know who they're actually trading for. I can't say that it's a guy that I would trade Keenan Allen for right now. Unless it was like Tyrikill. I don't even know if I would do D-Hop. I love D-Hop. I don't know if I would do it, but I probably would. But yeah, it would have to be Keenan Allen. Maybe Stephon Diggs, maybe. Because look, Keenan Allen, the reason why they trading for him, bro, because they know you got the sauce. They know he's on the number one offense. That's why I wouldn't let them throw me a lot of smoke and mirrors just to get my number one offensive wide receiver target guy. Chase, what's going on, Chase? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Glad to see you here. Great fantasy football content here, cutting edge. And this is a great fantasy football family, man. So make sure you subscribe, bro. And let's hit the like button too, guys. But he said, since Goddard is on COVID list, should I start Ertz, Tampa over Hunter Henry? Yes, I will start Ertz. Also, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Chase. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Mr. Anderson said, would you do DJ Moore for Mike Williams or DJ Moore for Eckler in a trade? DJ Moore for Mike Williams. I would do that. And I do it for any one of them. I do DJ Moore for Eckler too. But both of those guys are injury prone. DJ Moore is more he's not injury prone. Williams and Eckler is injury prone. But Eckler is an RB, bro. So I'll probably say do it for Eckler. Because I like Mike Williams, but I would say do it for Eckler. If you can get Eckler, that's a boom. Sean Brown says, thanks, bro. Anytime, bro, I got you. Bars in the Tuck says, at some point this season, I've watched it and dropped Elijah Mitchell, Cordell Patterson, AJ Green, Latavius Murray, Devin Booker, Damian Williams, and Daryl Williams. CH handcuffs, shaking my head. I suck. Nah, you don't suck, bro. You just need to follow somebody who can help you, bro. and you following me, I would have never told you to drop Elijah Mitchell. So I know I didn't tell you to drop Elijah Mitchell. I didn't tell you to drop no Cordell Patterson or AJ Green. Maybe Latavius Murray if you needed to, and I wouldn't say no, you drop him. Devin Booker, yeah, I would have told you to drop him because who was him? Damian Williams, I'd have told you not to pick him up. Daryl Williams, he's a safe play for like if somebody's hurt, you need to go to the waiver wire. But bruh, so you follow me, bruh, and I got you. So guys, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Thank you for tuning in. This was a great stream. This is Fantasy Good Sports, guys. We're growing. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to my OnlyFans, guys. Cutting edge content there. I'm giving you stars and sits, and I'm doing rankings also there, guys. And I'm also doing other things there. It's plenty of things, guys. Sky's the limit. I do giveaways on my OnlyFans, and I got some shirts coming in too, guys, that I'm gonna give to some of my OnlyFans members. So, guys, make sure you tune in to my OnlyFans. Alex, what's going on, Alex McBucket? So I'm getting ready to get out of here, but I got your question. He said, who would you rather have, Jacoby Myers or Michael Pittman? Michael Pittman. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too, Alex. Cutting edge content. But yeah, Michael Pittman, bro. Bars and Tuck says, I'm always trying to be a week ahead of the crowd, but get too trigger happy. I got you, bro. Sometimes you gotta do that, but just sometimes you gotta sit pat. It's like poker. You gotta know when to sit pat, and you gotta know when to be aggressive. So I got you, bro. Make sure you follow me and come to these lives, bro, and I got you. If you got any questions, man, you can ask me on YouTube. But if you got real detailed questions, come over to OnlyFans, bro. It's only $10 a month. That's $10, and I'm answering your questions all year long. I mean, all month long. So, bro, I would advise everybody to go to OnlyFans because you're getting value there, and it's gonna go up. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna start my. It's not gonna be $10. Those consultations are not gonna be $20 for my OnlyFans members. Right now, if you need a consultation, guys, it's only $40. All you gotta do is hit me up on my email. You can either hit me up in the chat on YouTube or hit me up at my Gmail at fantasygoodsports@gmail.com or go to OnlyFans and say, TD, I need a consultation. So, yeah, guys, I'm just giving y'all some values that y'all can get by listening to my content. Alexander, he says, so may I get Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers, but I give up Patrick and Henderson? Yes, I would do that any day, bro. Bars in the Tuck says, appreciate it, bro. Anytime, bro. Alex says, would you trade Jacoby Myers, Higbee, and Callaway for A.J. Brown and Rashad Bateman? I have Dalton Schultz. So you said Jacoby Myers, Higbee, and Callaway for A.J. Brown and Rashad Bateman. Yes, I would do that. I would do that. If you needed to shake your team up, and because Jacoby Myers it's nothing huge. Higbee is an okay, solid tight end. Callaway is iffy, but I think he's trending up. But you're getting A.J. Brown, which is going to be doing good later in the season, and Rashad Bateman, who's getting ready to come on and doing that too. So, yeah, bro, I would do that. Ward says, Kelsey for Dalvin Cook? No. I'd leave Dalvin Cook alone. I wouldn't mess with Dalvin Cook. I would do Kelsey for Derrick Henry or something else if you need a running back, bro. But I'm not doing Kelsey for Dalvin Cook. I don't want to tell you to get that infectious disease on your team where you sitting around looking at Sunday morning. Is he healthy? Is Alexander Madison playing? Like that's bad. That's not fantasy football to me. That's anxiety to me. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in, guys. I'm getting to get out of here. Much respect to you too, Alexander. Let me put the in here, then I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Y'all be safe.